And we're back. Ah, so good to be back. Ah, thank you, God, for this day. Thank you for the chance to spend it with David. We pray for his daughter and for her birthday today, that he would have a wonderful time with her. Thank you for whatever time we have this morning to get some work done and get things set up. Thank you for the Swan Factory, all the incredible relationships and experiences that I've had. Thank you for Grace, who's watching my children. Thank you for the love she has for them and the joy they have with each other. Pray you bless their day. Pray help me to work hard today, to not just get self-indulgent in my praise, but that I would be able to enjoy our time together. Help us to make the most of the time we have and to do good work, Lord. Help us to really be your salt and light in the world, to be your agents, to be methodical and thorough and hard in our work. Help us to have fun and stay focused. I ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, let me just go ahead and send David a reminder to make sure. He sent me a text message. I'm sure he's watching, but Google Plus being what it is, I never know. Okay, somebody's there. Is that you, David? No, just some other random viewer on YouTube. Hello, random viewer on YouTube. Welcome back to the Awesome Stuff Badly channel. Hey, there we go. That's interesting photo of you. What are you drinking in that picture?
Hello.
Hey, David. Cool. So I got you till noon, right?
Sounds like it.
All right, so we'll do like a 40-minute session, take a break, and then do another 40-minute session, and go till noon. So the mission for this episode is to settle on the name. So have you ever registered a domain name?
I have. I went through Network Solutions one time.
Okay. So I've been using hover.com, and so I grabbed self-service kiosk singular, but then I realized that I should probably get the plural because I couldn't remember which one I grabbed, which means that customers will probably get confused as well. So there's always this tension of wanting to get a bunch of names but not wanting to spend ridiculous amounts of money.
Sure.
But I think grabbing the .org and .net seems like a reasonable investment. A little bit of latency on their website just to confuse things. I don't think anyone cares about .me or .info. Suppose we can make
and that's self-service-kiosk.com?
Yeah, so self-service-kiosk is the name
okay.
I grabbed for the first set, and then I'm grabbing a few variations of it. Let's make an offer for it. Let's see. Bit of a negotiation. Interesting process there. Wonder what that looks like to buy the name. What's your offer here? $24.95. What, $199 is minimum? Wait. Buy a domain agent. Wait. Credit for $19.95. Be presently guaranteed. Wait, $199 is the. Wait. Just make sure I understand what they're saying now. $199 is the minimum offer. It's not worth that much. Especially because we're going for more of a B2B enterprise type business rather than a consumer thing where you really worry about typing in domains. So let's just double check and make sure there's anything else with self-service kiosk that we might want to get. And then just trying again without hyphens. Yep,
Uh,
those are all taken.
I guess it's taken. Yeah, I get to some sort of one-on-one help center.
Oh, you go there? You see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting when the okay, let's go ahead and write the bullet.
Huh. Um. Or were you interested in an org? .org?
I think I got the .orgs there.
Yeah. It looks
Selfservicekiosk.org is available.
It looks like it. You go to park a type of page where
Right,
you
so that
get
means
park
someone owns it. Let's see.
without the dashes.
Right, so there is a right, so some Derek Miner at Networld Media Group owns it. So it's not being used, but someone owns it, and so
Yeah.
like I said, there's lots of these things are owned, and we'll just
You can inquire about it.
you're
I
not
don't
seeing,
know.
yeah. So I just realized you can't see my screen, but it's probably just as well since my credit card information's there.
I don't mind seeing that, Ernie.
Yeah, I don't mind you seeing it. It's the people on the internet. All right, great. Actually, no. So let's go back and share my screen so you can see what I'm actually doing now. So anyway, so I just bought a bunch of stuff on Hover.com. It's pending, which is fine. But so I want to use selfservicekiosk.com as the main domain name, and I think I've set up a email for this, right? Three objects available. So create forward, and we'll just make it admin at selfservice.com, which will just go to the
Selfservicekiosk.net is available.
with oh really without the
Without dashes. It goes to buy domains.
so well, it says it's available. It means that it still is actually owned by someone. Is the problem?
Yeah. It looks like buy domains is selling it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. .net without dashes.
Huh. So self-serve. That was self-service.
Self-service. Net. Yeah, buydomains.com.
So if you go there, and let's go there and see. Where are we? Oops. Where are we? Okay, so we created that email, which is good. Buydomains.com. Self-service kiosk. Search.
Let's see. I know the .net portion of it's for sale.
Why can I not? Can't even
version.
I can't even get the search bar to work.
Okay, let me try
Weird.
self-service kiosk. Yeah, let's see if it's if .com is selected. Okay. Oh wow. They want 488 for the .com. Oh no, that's self-service internet. Because the other one has the .com, self-service.com. How much do they want for .net? For .net, they want. Wow, $988.
Yeah.
It just went up.
Yeah, because we searched for it.
Not $200 anymore.
Yeah, I think we can live without it. Spend $100 on domains. That's probably as much as it's worth.
John Mark is here. He wants to help.
Oh, hey. Hey, John Mark,
Hi.
how you doing?
Let's see, Uncle Dr. Ernie.
Hello.
Hey, John Mark. I haven't seen as much of you as I have of your older brother and sister. Did you have a nice Christmas?
Hmm?
Yeah, you had a good one.
Yeah.
What was
Lord
your
bless
present?
things.
Yeah.
Cool, that's Uncle Dr. Ernie.
What was your favorite present, John Mark?
Open presente. Uh, piano.
What did you get?
Piano.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, well, you played the piano. You didn't get a piano. Well, I guess we know what he would like someday.
Yes.
A baby grand?
No.
No?
Grandbaby?
A grand baby piano?
No.
Isn't this cool? Skype technology.
Anjali says that when she grows up and she's 43 years old, she wants a puppy and drums.
There you go. That's all you need.
She plans very far in the future.
Does she want the puppy to play the drums?
Yeah.
Oh, you guess-
That might be a feat.
Yeah, but she'll say, instead of saying like I want it for my birthday, she'll say I want it when I turn 13, or well, I want it when I turn 43. I'm not sure why she got 43.
Oh, my age.
Yeah.
Wow. Tell her I feel honored.
Well, what's your age, John Mark?
Yeah, what's your age? How old are you?
3.
3?
Hi, me?
Yeah, you are. You're 3.
When did you turn 3?
Yeah.
When did you turn 3, buddy? Do you remember?
3.
September.
September. Okay.
Yeah.
Three and
September 12th? 11th? September 12th.
almost 3 and a quarter.
Yes.
This his birthday is one day after the Swan Factory. The Swan Factory's birthday is September 11th.
Ah, yes. That's right.
I'm going to say. All right. Names and birthdays. Okay, so now we have an email address. So now let's see if we can get a Twitter account.
Okay.
That's the next stage to becoming real. New to Twitter.
And what's the email address?
It's admin@selfservicekiosk.com.
Okay.
Let me. Oh yeah, I'm on. Okay, good. Yes, I will turn this back on after I choose a password. Let's see. Here's Kiosk Singular.
So admin at self-service.
Okay, username.
Yeah.
Service kiosk. Self-service kiosk is too long.
Oh. And you're going for a Twitter account, right?
Yes. Okay, so let's see if we can put this back on the screen here. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
All right, so let's. This is where it gets interesting. Let's find. So self kiosk would be one option.
Oh, yeah.
Or about kiosk me. Available. It's short.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so go for it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good. It's clean.
Okay, let's go.
So kiosk me. I'm
Technology.
noting stuff in Evernote. Okay, kiosk Twitter account.
Let's see.
Kiosk me.
I don't want to do their suggested list. Appreciate the thought. How do we skip this? There's no way to not follow all these people. do it? Okay. Oh, so yes, we got the email confirmation. Yes. Yay. You're real. Okay, it's clear. Okay, now we are. Now, so let's search for this one. Actually, yay. We're able to find that. And our node two and Dr. Ernie. Yes. Okay. So let's search for kiosks. Anything on kiosks in Twitter? Watch up kiosks. Oh. Kiosk marketplace. Sounds possibly relevant. Yeah, looks like it wouldn't be that hard to own the kiosk space on Twitter since nobody else really seems. Everyone got lots of their own kiosks, but these might worth following. What do they call that? Digital signage.
Mm.
I didn't even thought Digital Signage Expo. Wow. Who knew? March 10th. Huh. Maybe.
That's 3 months, right?
Yeah, I mean that's like 2 product cycles for us.
Yes, I was going to say it's a lot more than you had last time.
Yes. So we'll look for digital signage, right? Yeah, it's kind of fun having absolutely no clue what's going on in this market and entering it. Maybe that's awesome stuff badly, right?
It's fun to explore.
What other search terms could we try and find? Ah, Zavello. Looks like they're a player in here. Here we go. Who's this person and why do we care? Look like they're... Okay, this is interesting. Interactive kiosks gets you more of the kiosk industry group.
Huh.
That's like the one we care about. But it's interesting. Most of these are like let's see, what are these? Today.
Industry.
Wow. Okay, sounds like Zavello is one of these companies we should be paying attention to. Some engagement systems. Okay. Oh, okay. Hardware. Gotcha.
Yeah, they have Zavello.
The Apple of the kiosk industry. Okay.
Zavello. Let's see.
Kind of global is the nexus of the Mother of God. Okay.
There's a ProVideo software engineering, I guess, company.
Okay. ProVideo.
Yeah, they're linked with Kiosk Industry. And they say they're a provider of site kiosk software for interactive kiosks and digital signage.
Ah,
And that's and you can see the website at kioskindustry.org.
okay, I got too many things here. I'm losing track of where I am. Let's see. Okay, so Zavella is a name to watch. ProVideo.
Visio.
Vizio.com.
It's actually the kioskindustry.org is presenting there. Let's see.
This one? Okay, so they are, okay, this is their, okay, great. Wow. Okay, there's a lot going on there. Okay. This one. Experience. Okay. Sign industry.
Sabello.
Oh, Sprint. Okay, that's actually an interesting thing. Sprint and Verizon both have wireless solutions, which is one of the big questions I had is, can you actually get reliable network connections so you can just do it as a web browser, or do you need something smarter that can handle offline and interruptions? Go group, what are they? No, apparently they aren't interested outside of that. Sales Warp.
Sales Warp. Okay. Sales Warp.
Digital out of the home. That appears to be this digital out of the home seems to be like a buzzword that I know nothing about.
What's the buzzword?
Digital out of the home. DOOH.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, people just look at this is advertising.
Digital
signage do. So yeah, I would think it's do.
Digital out of home refers to dynamic media distributed across place-based networks.
Yeah.
So it's advertising that reaches the consumer while you're outside the home.
Okay, yeah. So that's more on the advertising than the interactive side. Although, frankly, I suspect that they are not very different.
Yeah, yeah. That doesn't.
The kiosk industry group. That's probably the place we need to be.
Yeah. Well, that and Zavello. I looked up Zavello's website.
Okay, so gokiosk.net. Wow, a really horrible page.
Oh, actually, what was that? Okay, there you go. That's the one I saw right there.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That was way back here at the beginning. We just okay. So where's their conference?
Let's see. I gotta go back there. Kiosk industry.
News. Standards. ADA. HIPAA. Kiosk history. Okay, so if we were saying we would redo all this research before we launch a product, but
so you're looking for conference, right?
Yeah, so let's just look and see where do these people hang out.
I did a search on conference on their webpage.
Spree, I guess. Kiosk Smart.
They're only listing, like, I only see 2014, unless it goes in order. Let's see.
It definitely feels like they don't have quite the. Oh, South Africa has one, 2009.
Yeah.
That would be
Let's
fun.
go there.
Oh, here we go. This is probably the right. Digital Signage Expo Interactive Customer Experience Summit.
Okay. Yeah.
Customer Engagement World. To mobile innovation. So let's say this. We're logged in, right? So I should be able to share this.
Event.
Nope, I still don't have anything yet, but oh, here we go. ICX Summit. There we go. That's what we want. That was from, no, that's for this year. Next year, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. So the PR Web. Oh, first one is Chicago in June.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I'm actually planning to be in Chicago in the first half of June for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow. Congratulations to them.
Thank you. All right, so that's one date to think about, June 2015. Just Linus episode. This is the other one here. Is there Twitter? We're following them. So okay, so this is Digital Signage Expo is definitely the first one. March.
Yeah, it was March, right?
Yeah. Okay, well, we're following that. That's something. Now, Spree is the other one. Is that the same thing? That's May. Cart, Kiosk, and Temporary Retail Industry. Okay, I guess that's
Kiosk
May.
software. Kiosk software.
Oh, there we go. Canada. Something. We have the 2014 conference. We don't have their Free Vegas. There we go.
Yeah, the one in March is Vegas.
May. No, so Spree has one in May, and the digital signage people have something in March. Okay. So they're a little out of date, but I assume that their conference organizing is more up to date than their Twitter profile. Kiosk 2014 London. Okay, that's this guy here again.
What?
Who knows? All of them. What's that? This sounds a little creepy. Let's not go there.
Let's see.
Should probably just bookmark this guy for now, since I think we'll be coming back here again. Okay. Now, site kiosk. Okay, this is ProVideo. ProVideo is all over the place. They seem to be okay. They've got their own configuration, UI, surfing.
And site kiosk.
Yeah, so site kiosk is the product. ProVideo appears to be the company.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Windows and Android. So basically, they run on Windows PCs and Android. So this would be the Leader quality to new for 10 years. Okay, so their strength is they've been doing this for a long time. That is their liability. Internet Explorer, right? So this is the So this is the state of the art, right? Windows, Internet Explorer.
Really?
That's right. This seems to be with a shareware version that I probably can't run. So you probably have to
Windows.
you have to test this first. This is where your Windows isms become our.
Windowsisms.
There's the.
I'm just wondering. Huh.
So that's you take one for the team and you got to download and run this thing. So basically, yeah. So our pitch would basically be this is the web version, the web native version of Site Kiosk, right?
Yes.
Low cost open source hardware and software, fully web, free tier, and because I mean, as far as I can tell, they are the software people, right? They're the only ones, so they're doing exactly this. And they've got this
Sitekiosks.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, this is a gorgeous interface for right. So this is how enterprise software looks. This is how good enterprise software looks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Long list of tabs and menus and properties, and if you read the manual, you can figure out which one to do and fit. So the question is could we create something that is the app that's not, Vivolo is the Apple hardware of the kiosk industry. We want to be the Apple software of the kiosk industry. So rather than being these complicated menus, it's something that would be, point and click, drag and drop, something that you could actually build on a tablet rather than just run on a tablet. That would be the.
So you would want to let's see. You'd want to be able to build a kiosk site and use it on a tablet.
Right. So this is the conceit, right? And I tweaked our company motto to just being about creating tools for kids to express themselves. I say we create tools and games that allow people of all ages and backgrounds and experience levels. What I want to say is to inspire people to learn just enough programming to express themselves by solving problems they care about. And
so because I mean that's one thing that I have, as we were doing Hour of Node,
mm-hmm.
One thing that really frustrated me being on the Windows platform was that, and as we were talking, as I was doing the documentation, it was like I had to go through, mostly Microsoft stuff, right? Well, at least more so because it's a Microsoft system rather than being a Unix system.
Right.
And so I had, I couldn't just really break out on my own necessarily. I had to find the go-between, something that worked with both Microsoft and the Unix side of things, right? And it seems like Site Kiosk, right, you probably pay them to build a kiosk operating, or, what would you call it? The kiosk software for you,
mm-hmm.
But what you would like to do is expand that and let people design it and kind of build it themselves, right?
Right, and so there's two things we wanted to do. One is, there's several things. Actually, I should be writing this down. So one is,
I can note it.
Actually, I should just before I I'm starting to call everything SSK. I should actually see if SSK is some horrible acronym for something else, or if we can live with that as a slip knit. Perfect.
Wait, what?
So self-service kiosk is is SSK. So I was just wondering what else is the.
I like that because that's kind of like, you know.
But apparently the acronym SSK is owned by the knitting industry, which is awesome, right? I mean, that is exactly right. Right. Building a kiosk should be as easy as knitting, right? It's not like it takes a little practice, a little time, but it's something your grandmother could figure out how to do, right? Way better than you can. So.
Well, if we're going to allow people to use our product to develop, you know, to design and develop what they need as far as a kiosk that they want.
Yeah.
Am I on the right track there, or am I wrong about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, then STK, right, Software Development Kit, SSK is you know, so from a development standpoint, there's a cute little
right. It also has it has a little bit of an SST vibe, you know, supersonic transport. So yeah, it's a good three-letter acronym. The other thing, but what I really want to do, and this probably isn't a March thing, it might be a May or a June thing. It's actually very cool. It could be a June thing. Is that we could actually have what I want to do is use our own kiosk software to build our kiosk software, right? So that the idea is that, you know, in the Hour of Node we had these game description files that you created, right?
Yes.
And then, so what I want to basically do is have a kiosk description language, right?
Yeah.
To describe it using these kiosk dictionaries. And what I want is to actually write the kiosk creation software itself in this kiosk description language, right? It's dog-fooded. Is that so? In order to create a kiosk, and so the idea would be is that by June in Chicago, assuming we get funding and can actually make this all work, we would have a kiosk with whatever the biggest iPad we could find, and it would be running our kiosk creation software, and people would come in, you know, enter their email, and then create a kiosk, and it would send a link to the kiosk they created using our kiosk. So it would be fully recurring.
Yeah.
And that
Are you circular referencing me, Ernie? You
What?
dropping circular references on me?
Yes. I'm cursing you and recursing you with circle references.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And that would be an amazing. It's an interesting question of what primitives. What is the small set of primitives we would need to build a fully self-hosting, self-reproducing kiosk environment? And I don't know if that's really possible or how possible it is. But as much as it is possible, that's kind of what I want to go for is, you know, that's radical simplicity, right? As if it's as easy to build a kiosk as it is to use a kiosk. At least at the 80% level. I mean, there'll probably always be, just like it was for the Hour of Node, there are certain things that are way easier to do at the game file level rather than the GUI level, just because it takes a little bit of extra work to expose things in the GUI. But again, this is how you teach programming. You find a use case that you can actually sell something to, and you say, okay, use the GUI, and you can get, you know, a quick and dirty job done by yourself, no training necessary. Yay. Okay, you want to do something a little bit more sophisticated, you can hire us or somebody else to write a game description file. Or you want to get really down and dirty, it's open source. You can fork it yourself. And that's actually the really interesting idea, and this is how you compete against an entrenched industry leader. We make it open source. And where we make our money is in the hosting, right? It's the WordPress model. Your own kiosk with our URL and our domain name and no storage is free. You know, people go to the kiosk, and when it's done, it sends you an email. no storage, fine. You want to actually create a database and store it? Okay, you pay us a little bit more. You want your own domain name? Yeah, pay us a little more. And you want us to manage all these kiosks for you? No problem. And it becomes this software as a service model. So the software is free, and if you want to, and this is how you displace an industry leader. It's like anyone else who wants to do this who's too cheap, they fork our software and they just do it, and it becomes the open source standard for kiosk software.
So, okay, so this would be an open source project as well.
I think that's what I want to. I mean, that's the swan way to do it, and that's how you go up against an industry leader. Is you say,
yeah,
we're going to make all the code open source, destroy their value, establish ourselves as a standard, and then we sell you the service. So people who aren't technical come and use our site, and people who are technical, because frankly, we're going to try and build this thing in like a month, right? And so we say there's like a huge amount of intellectual property here. So anyone else who wanted to could clone us. So rather than letting them clone us, we have them fork us, right? They give us all the credit, and we potentially get their changes, and we bet on our ability to execute. Right? It's not like we're taking 5 years to develop this thing, and there's all this intellectual property. It's me, you, Daniel, and Pat, and Ian, cranking this out in a few weeks to see if we can build a business, and if we can, right? Being so successful that everyone copies us would be awesome.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Good session. Let's take another 10-minute break and pick it up at 11:40. All right?
Okay.
Sorry,
Good.
Sorry, let's say 11:25.
11:25. Okay.
Great. Thanks, David. Talk to you soon.
All right. Yeah, 11:25.
Bye.
Bye.